Hey guys, so we pulled the fuel pump out of the 350. And if you can remember, I was having a lean condition once I got below about a half a tank or close to a half a tank and I wanted to go wide open throttle. Basically what I think was happening was when I pulled this out, I found this helper hose was disconnected. It's supposed to go right into there to that nipple. Basically helps pull the fuel out of the basket and into the pumps. And so every time the gas tank itself got below half or near half, the fuel's below this basket. So there's an inlet hose that helps try to pull fuel from the other side of the tank into the basket, and these helper hoses try to help pull it out of the basket into the pumps and just kind of keep them primed so when you're ready to go wide open throttle, it's ready for fuel enrichment. And essentially what I think was happening is I was only getting really good flow out of one of the two pumps. It's a dual pump setup, so I've got to find a clamp small enough to get around these two nipples and get them to stay on there, and I won't have that issue again. One thing I'm really happy about though is all the wiring is very well intact. One of the things I was concerned about when this condition was happening was that I may have lost a wire. I heat shrunk everything. I got it all really wired up really well, but what I did was I got two dual Deutschwerks 415 LPH fuel pumps. And these are return style fuel pumps, and I have a returnless system in the car, which is what these cars come with stock. I wasn't interested, and a lot of other people agree, not to swap your whole car out for a return style setup. And I wanted to use these pumps with a stock basket and housing. So one of the nice things that Deutschwerks did is they made these extra nipples for the basket pickup, which are these things here. So they modified them for me, which is awesome. Sent them back real quick. And I've basically got these aftermarket fuel pumps in the stock housing, stock basket. And because of that, I had to obviously rewire everything, and I was a little concerned. I may have lost a ground wire or something, and maybe only one of the pumps is on. So now that we know it's not that, it's not any of the wiring, it's got to be this pickup too, because it was intermittent as well. So it was off and on. And my guess is this tube may have been grabbing some fuel here and there, or I guess probably not because it was so high. Just may have been able to catch up and get enough fuel in the basket every once in a while from sloshing around or movement. So that's it, guys. We're going to get this clamp back on, get it back in the car. And then next, we're going to jump over to the blower itself. This blower's coming out. It's going back to Vortec, and we're getting an impeller upgrade and a volute upgrade so we can pulley down even further and really turn up the boost. We're sitting at 7 pounds of boost right now, and would like to get to right around 11 pounds, maybe 12 max, and really turn up the power in this car. So pretty excited for that. All right, guys, have a good one.